the story in our last programme? Rosie and George were in love.
Rosie was very excited. She told Valerie about it.
I know I'm in love. I was listening to the radio this morning. All the love songs were about George and me.
Later, Rosie and George met for dinner, and George talked about himself and about his personality.
Well, I haven't always been happy. When I was a child, I was very small. I was very sensitive about my height. At school, the other children laughed at me. They were very insensitive.
So, the language we're looking at today is all about talking about yourself. It's the language for describing your personality. Hablar de uno mismo, cómo describir la personalidad. And for giving opinions, and for expressing agreement and disagreement. Cómo dar opiniones y cómo expresar acuerdo y desacuerdo.
Here are some people describing their own personalities. They use several new words, but don't worry, we'll look at them later.
I've got a good sense of humour, but my one fault is that I'm always late, and my friends get very angry with me. But when I do arrive, we always have a good time.
I'm friendly, with a good sense of humour, but I'm a bit lazy.
I've got a good sense of humour, I'm patient, but I can be stubborn.
I'm a bit serious and very moody.
I'm a bit serious, un poco serio, and very moody, y muy variable. Useful words for describing personality.
Notice a bit. In Spanish, un poco. Fraser said a bit too.
I'm a bit lazy.
I'm a bit lazy, un poco vago.
Two of the people told us about their faults, sus defectos, as well as about their good sides, sus cualidades positivas.
I've got a good sense of humour, I'm patient, but I can be stubborn.
Stubborn, testarudo. I can be stubborn.
I've got a good sense of humour, but my one fault is that I'm always late.
Now we're going to see someone who's got lots of faults. You'll hear this expression. It could become a habit. It means, se podría convertir en un hábito.
Watch carefully. What could become a habit?
Thank you. Thank you very much. I have a friend. He is so boring. He never stops talking about himself. I hate people who talk about themselves all the time. Don't you? Yes, I like people who talk about me. I'm so interesting and other people are so uninteresting. Don't you think so? In fact, I'm so interesting, I like to talk to myself. Can I tell you a story about myself? I had to go and see the doctor last week. He told me I ought to give up drinking whiskey. He said it could become a habit. I said, I don't think so. I've been drinking whiskey for 20 years now. Okay. Maybe I do drink too much. But I drink because I have a problem. What's my problem? I drink too much. Oh, I like the old jokes. But I'm not really a drinker, ladies and gentlemen. No. I only drink when I'm with someone. Or when I'm alone. Thanks very much. That's all from me.
Cheers! Salud!
The answer to our question? It was drinking, which could become a habit.
Here's some more useful language now. You know these words: myself, yourself, himself, themselves. We're going to see Danny Dodds again. And when we stop, you say the next word.
I have a friend. He is so boring. He never stops talking about
Himself.
He never stops talking about himself. I hate people who talk about
Themselves.
I hate people who talk about themselves all the time. Don't you? In fact, I'm so interesting, I like to talk to
Myself.
In fact, I'm so interesting, I like to talk to myself.